you fucking laptop and fucking knocky. This is going over. I'll tell you that now. Oh, hi.
Hi, guys.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to the 37th, 36th podcast. 37.
You're full of energy
Yeah,
and salt for some reason.
37. 37.
37.
Welcome, guys. It's been a day. We're a day late. We're a day and an hour late. But then are we late if we always go live at the same time? Late.
But it's a Tuesday anyway, right?
Are we late?
We were late from the fact that we didn't stream yesterday. Right, if we're not doing the intro read, let's just stop the music right there and then. That's our new song, by the way. Our new MAViSMITH theme song. We've gone from the other jingle to that. Bit more of a techno vibe. You may be sitting there wondering, wow, why do these boys look so damn good tonight? And the answer to that is...
Put some glasses on.
Oh, mine's too far away. They're over there.
No, as in... That's why we look so good.
Oh, they've got sunglasses on.
If they're wondering, put glasses on.
Oh, why'd you say sunglasses?
I didn't say it. I said glasses.
Did he? Did he say glasses?
I said glasses.
Sorry, bro. If you're wondering why we look so damn good tonight, we bought a new piece of equipment that allows us to use our cinema camera, is what I always call it, our DSLR, that we use when we film shoots as a streaming camera. So now we can stream with our actual filming camera that we use.
When we thought we were done spending money, here we are yet again, and
we still got more things to buy.
We're late because I was lost in the meme verse.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh no, you're not referencing the chat, are we? That's awkward. Yeah, no. So I was someone one of our viewers was talking to us, and we were looking at one of her friends who streams, and I've just cut it down to 50-50, then that's a girl now. And we were just like going through this girl's profile, and although we don't swear anymore, we're trying not to swear. When we were looking, so first of all we went on the Patreon, didn't we? Had a little browse for $5. You can get artistic nudes. So we all know that artistic nudes are on another level. So how do you reckon an artistic nude?
I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about how I'm going to answer that, because I knew you were going to ask me this question. So I reckon, right, first of all, we have to cross the boundary. If it's an artistic nude, does there have to be other substance included in the picture? And what I mean by that is like wax, because it could be like, like they think like candle wax. Some people are into burning candle wax on their skin and shit. But if it's in an artistic style, like if you have like a rainbow spectrum of colours across her back, right?
So blur my glasses up. Sorry, carry on.
And then I think I don't know. An artistic one would be like she's holding a paintbrush like in a vag or something, I'd imagine. And it's like, look, oh,
that's wild. I'm trying to think.
I'm chucking comedy gold at you right now, and I'm just not getting any back.
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to decipher what an artistic nude would be. Do you remember Art Attack? Don't destroy my memories of Art Attack with nudes. And there was an artistic nude. How would you do it? I reckon just complete bamboozle. It's a drawing. It's just a full-on drawing. It's not even a nude. It's just an artistic nude. It's like a drawing of her nude.
Right, a drawing of her.
So nude. It's like nudeception.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was. And then we're also looking, and we saw a Draw My Life, and I sat there for 9 minutes that I'm never getting back whilst GFA set up. So it was my fault that we're late. And I was just lost. I couldn't drag myself away. I couldn't do it. I was just stuck looking at this screen. I could feel myself like we need to start setting this up. I just couldn't. I was trying to move my head, but my eyes were just stuck to the screen.
It was unbelievable.
Fuck, it made me jump.
Mini News, thanks for being subscribed for 3 months. Why is your name Pure Black in the chat? Keep up the good work, boys. Thanks, Mini Muse.
I can't even see that.
That literally, I couldn't read the name. The only reason I know is because it said the thank you message underneath. Thank you very much, Mini Muse, for the 3 months. Sorry to any audio listeners that their ears were just destroyed by that.
But it doesn't matter because it's Mini Muse.
Exactly right.
So you get to know.
Thanks, Mini Muse. Serious thanks, Tess.
Thank
number
you.
1.
And then so we took a deeper dive to the
to the dark side of this.
To this Draw My Life. And the only thing that happened was someone she was involved with committed suicide, which is bad.
I don't know why.
But
I didn't know where you were coming with the story. I felt really bad.
Yeah. So we, so you know, that's obviously bad. But then it was like the worst. Like she was like, and I graduated with all of what I was going through, but like in between, you know, looking at it, like in between her drawing about her life, and she didn't even draw it. She didn't draw her own life. Someone drew it for her.
No, it was her drawing.
No, she said the girl that's drawing me can't draw.
Yeah, but that was drawn.
No,
it was.
Don't make me get it up on it because I'll get lost again. I won't be able to pull away.
Did she not draw that?
No, she didn't draw it. But that was the whole idea.
No, I mean like that bit with the. I know that you're at the skate park and the speech bubble. Did she not write in the speech bubble saying the girl can't, the girl that's drawing can't draw me? Was that not written in the speech bubble itself in the pen?
Yeah, but I think that was just her thinking this girl can't draw me. Why would she be standing top of a skate park?
I think she may have drew the characters first the wrong way round. Dude,
she's a model. She's a body of a porn star.
Yeah, that was the self-proclaimed.
Was it body of a porn star? Heart of a
gamer.
Heart of a gamer, something like that.
Mind of a mathematician or something.
Whatever it said.
No, philosopher. Mind of a philosopher.
So you're not telling me that she can model, she can game, she can stream,
she can do everything.
And draw. That's too much.
I tell you what she can do. She can exploit some sad old nerds on the internet. $10,000 a month she makes for her Patreon because she sends little booby pictures, and she streams.
Crazy. Yeah, and so I was thinking I took a deep dive into the you know the good old Draw My Life, and yes, this person killed himself. And obviously that's terrible. But like in between that, she was saying about how all these things, about how like she was getting this and this and this, and how she was sport as hell. So the only bad thing that happened over the 23 years of her life is her friend committed suicide. And she was like, I still graduated with all the shit I was going through. And I was thinking to myself, go more in depth, because you just look weird now because you've said that the only bad thing to happen to you was your friend committed suicide when you had all these other good things around you.
And no, yeah.
And then anyway, so that was enough. There was no more that we could grab from that. There was draw. I was too deep in the draw my life as it was. I was way too deep. And then I know what you're asking, Matt. Did you go deeper? You're goddamn right. I went deeper.
Did you just ask yourself a question about what you were asking yourself?
No, I'm through the eyes of the listener. They're thinking,
okay,
Matt, did you go deeper? And I'm like, okay. We did, in fact, go deeper.
And you're like, no, the ball's already slapping. I can't.
And I can't remember what was it that it was. So I've got it right. So this is what. So it said. For any under 25-year-olds, mute your. I don't know if you're about to hear this very well, but this is what I can't really show the fucking. This is what I heard when I played it. GFA didn't know I was going deeper, so
yeah, I had no idea this was coming up.
He did. So we were just getting ready, and he just heard this.
Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of Sex Ed with Tara. Let's tackle a topic that's been suggested.
And I was thinking to myself.
Oh, they completely outed her now. There's absolutely no.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there. I was sitting there going like, okay, let's teach me. You know, I can see you've got Mario behind you, Luigi, the little mushroom toad person. You know what you're talking about. Tell me.
Since I posted posted this picture on Twitter.
So who cares?
Oh, yeah, she's got
The picture was like basically a picture of her mouth with her tongue to one side and loads of splooge over it.
And then, if that wasn't enough, this is what made GFA spin round. You know, he's okay with me sitting there watching sex ed classes, but when this came on, he turned around. That was it. That's part of the intro. That's not
That's not what I said.
really. That's really good.
Thanks, man.
Today we're going to be talking about how to...
Fuck's sake.
Today we're going to be talking about how to get a thicker, frothier, and more porn star-esque cum shot.
It's a question I ask myself every day.
I actually wake up in the morning. I put my clothes on.
Yeah.
And
That's the first thing you do.
and no. Put some clothes on.
Yeah. Okay.
Go downstairs, make a coffee, and I sit there and I take one sip of my coffee, and I know something's not quite up.
Oh, not.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
And I think going, something's wrong with life at the moment. And I sit there and go, you know what I need? I need to get a frothier, whether she said money shot or cum shot, she said. And we decided to carry on watching the video because we were just crying of laughter. And in one of them, she goes, if you're like me and you watch, I don't feel right saying the fucking words on stream. It rhymes with Jang. So
She was talking about porn.
this is a free advert for her channel. If you need sex education, that's just my manager telling me that we need to stop talking about gangbangs. But yeah, no, that was just something that's why we were late. That long way was that was why we were late. But yeah, I just thought it was funny because our gaming highlights got disapproved for monetization because in the terrible game Doki Doki Literature Club, Yuri, who's the purple girl? Yuri stabs herself, and that is too gothic. But we can talk about frothy,
Outrageous, right?
thick, milky.
It's just the way that she just, not, as you said, nonchalantly just explains.
She says it's like
in such a graphic detail as well. It's not even like she's like, so you want thicker cum shots? No, she's like, so you want frothier, bigger,
really like
ropier. She's like going into all these different like objectives, and then she's like, cum shot. Like, you want to rope like a porn star? You want to leave
is
fat
it
ass ropes?
porn star esque?
Yeah.
Porn star esque.
Like-
and then I went in too far. I went too deep. I know you're asking yourselves, Matt, did you go deeper? Of course we went fucking deeper. So I then went on to the Twitter, and she had replied to this person called Tara Tributes, and the first picture was a dick and a picture of Tara and cum on it. So I noped out of that Twitter.
I was putting up the screen behind us, and as I put one of the clips on, I heard Matt go, "Oh, okay, there's a dick there, and there's just cum on the picture. Sweet, okay, dip out of this Twitter then." So, what's going on?
So I thought to myself, this is too deep for me. This is too deep for me. So that came out, and that's as far as I'm on YouTube trying to learn how to I'm trying to learn how to.
Finish the sentence.
It's a great reason for being late. I was just trying to improve my sexual life on YouTube with Tara Babcock, and if you think that's a lie,
fully outed her now.
Fuck it,
Name and everything.
Who gives a fuck? Come on, like you can't. But it was
so
funny.
If anyone wants to know how to get thicker, throthier, ropier cum shots, just go on to Tara Babcock on YouTube.
It was funny because I said to GFA, I looked quickly on her profile and saw that she was like this big titted blonde girl with like her pictures all like saucy, and I thought she ain't a gamer. And then we were looking and I went on Instagram, and this is her bio: Tara Babcock, YouTube, Twitch streamer, straight in, tells you her job role. I like that in a woman.
I respect that.
When I order my porn stars, I make sure that they're to the point. Body of a porn star, mind of a philosopher, and heart of a gamer. This is it. You think where can it go worse? I collect nerdy shit, sweet, and show off my tits. Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you got me now.
Yeah, now I'm captivated.
Brackets and kin.
Is there innuendo in there when she says and kitten, or do you reckon she means and literally?
I don't know about innuendo, but I'm scrolling through her feed right now and I can see foot pictures, tit pictures, no fucking cat.
Yeah, that's one of her Patreon things, by the way. She says, I'll send you pictures of my feet and a Polaroid. Hashtag in brackets, let me know if you don't want the Polaroid.
It was.
Well, but I don't want the feet picture,
It was you get. I fucking hate feet.
Feet are disgusting.
It was like you get
Straight
like
up.
It was like you get a Polaroid, and on the Polaroid you can choose what you want. So if you want a specific body part, you put that in, and you put yeah. So that's enough in internet for me today.
You couldn't get enough of that earlier.
Well, I had to learn where to get frothier, milkier, coffee tasting cum shots.
Right, got you. Yeah.
You know, I don't know what you do in your spare time, but I'm brushing up on my skills for when
I'm all about learning about
MAViSMITH fails and I have to become a
how to
porn
improve
star.
my coccacino, bro.
Fuck, I'm done. All right, cool. I've got a couple of topics down here. Any stories? Fuck, do we have a story? Indeed, we have a fucking story. So if no one, to the 4 people that watch this podcast, if you haven't seen GFA thrown up everywhere,
I really hope we weren't going to hit this. Do you know, I really hope we were going to just glaze over this and it wasn't going to make it into one of the podcasts that are going to last forever on freaking SoundCloud. At least that video eventually would disappear.
I've saved it.
Or at least
I've saved it because Ali said.
Yeah, but with 50% of the creative control of this channel, it's not going up on our channel.
Oh, half of it is.
As long as it's the half that I agree to, you can have as much sick as you want.
I actually have to. Have to rewatch it. I haven't rewatched it yet. I don't know what was said. I kind of blacked out.
Just don't. Just get to the sick bit and just clip that. Leave the rest of it out.
Yeah, no, and but yeah, no. So if you haven't seen that, go. Do you want to talk a little bit more about it?
Right. Okay. Here we go. It was my birthday on Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen of the SoundCloud or iTunes podcast world. Audio listeners sitting there right now, sitting at your desk doing your work. You're like, oh, I really wish I knew a bit more about these guys. Well, it was my birthday, May the 2nd. I went out at lunchtime at work and had a few pints and a few shots. So, yeah, 3 pints, 3 shots. And I was pretty wavy going back to work. Didn't do any work, slapping my keyboard as if I knew what I was doing. Answered a call, absolutely steaming. This solicitor that sits in front of me that I get along with really well, she was like looking up and she knew I was drunk. She could not stop laughing as I was on the phone to this bloke and I was making no sense. So that was good for my job. Got really drunk, left work, had another pint before Matt picked me up from work because he was like, I'll pick you up, it's your birthday and we'll go back and we'll do an early stream.
I was 10 minutes late and he's fucking already down the pub.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
I was literally like, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
I was like,
I'm going pub.
So
he was like, no. First of all, actually, pause. You went, where are you? And I went, about 10 minutes away. You went, cool, I'm at the pub.
They wanted to get a bottle of wine in. I was like, I don't have the time because I'll be here in a minute. So I did my pint and then I left and I walked over.
It blows my mind that you got promoted, dude. Blows my
I don't know how I got promoted. Do you know what? It's because I don't know. It's because I set such a good example of myself for the last 2.5 years. Now I just don't care because I want to leave. Anywho, so so had a pint, then made our way back to here. On the way back, stopped in Asda to pick up some more alcohol, and basically got some rum. We got some spice rum, some normal rum, and then essentially just started drinking. We got a mixer. We started streaming and we just started drinking the rum and doing some shots. Then at some point, for some reason, I thought this isn't enough alcohol. Considering Lawrence brought around some Peronis as well, I thought this isn't enough alcohol.
Yeah, they were gluten free. They taste like arse.
Yeah, I went downstairs and grabbed.
And if you want to know what arse tastes like, go to Tara Babcock's YouTube profile.
Yeah, she'll tell you.
Sorry, go.
And
on today's video,
then I went downstairs and got some Disaronno and some Jägermeister because I thought we don't have enough alcohol with these 2 huge bottles of rum in this Peroni. And then I can't remember. I just remember I was drinking. I was playing Counter-Strike. I was absolutely fine. And then all of a sudden I wasn't absolutely fine. I said some dumb shit. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I started furiously being sick.
Can the mics? Why is mine jittering about? No one's fucking touching anything.
Oh, it's not mine. No, I'm letting my leg
fuck
was
off!
wobbling,
Stop
sorry,
doing
bro.
it.
No, I'm not going to stop.
All right, no swearing from now on. Can you get Can they pick up sound on the mics?
Yeah, as long as you put it here, right?
Right. Okay. So we woke up. Was it in the MAViSMITH chat or was it in the?
I don't know. I don't know.
You also don't. Yeah, a lot of weird things I spoke about. So in the morning, we got this video from GFA.
Oh, you're going to show him the video?
Oh, I am indeed. Is
Sweet.
it jittering because Tara's given Matt a hand on the table? It's not. It's actually. She's actually showing me how to milk the cow. It's a sex ed. It's not weird if it's a sex ed class. Get with it. All right. So we woke up this morning. Our group chat is just disgusting. We woke up this morning. Where is the video? I've got pictures of fucking. I can't even explain what's on my phone right now.
I didn't put it on that chat. You put it on the chat that you left, didn't you?
No, I looked on there and it wasn't on there.
Oh.
I can't find it. So, but basically, all it was
Let's chat more vids. I put it on.
It was. That's just what I was just looking on. So GFA sent us a video in the morning, and I can't find the video now where he sent it. Is it in? I think it is in Let's Chat More Vids. I think so.
Oh no, it wasn't actually. Oh, maybe.
No, it must have been, dude.
Yeah, it definitely was. No, it would have been. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm here. Do you want me to play it? I've got it here.
What's it? So this is what we got.
Boys. Yours is fucking louder than mine. I've got to shove it down my ear roll.
Oi, boys. Wait, I'm fucking hell.
I can't play the entire thing, can I? I don't know what was said. Nothing was said, right?
I don't think I said anything incriminating.
Well, here we go.
Why did you not cut the stream off? Before I was even being sick, I'm watching bits of it back, and I start talking about personal stuff that I should not be talking about. He should have cut it off.
You know what you remind me of in your facial, in like the way you're talking? You remind me of the dude out of The Office, the guy who's in The Hobbit and stuff. Is his name?
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. You
Yeah.
know, of his character in The Office.
I think I've still got sick in my eyebrow in that video as well.
And he didn't.
You did.
And I feel like a fucking idiot. But even more...
Oh, can I listen to it back before we continue?
No, I'm just gonna skip through
I'm
it.
worried just
I'm
in
just
case
gonna
I
skip
say
through it. I'm
something I
just
shouldn't.
So
Towel. He used a fucking
this is the
towel.
good bit. So he pauses and he just looks around and he stops and then he just does this.
Happy birthday to me.
I can't tell you how much I wanted to die in that moment. More so than usual.
Fucking unfortunately, I didn't die on the way home this morning. So, but yeah, no. So that was a funny as hell stream, and a little bit of a taster because I think we better talk about what we spoke about the channel update. So
yeah, we should. Oh,
my laugh is just the worst. We didn't talk, yeah. Right. So we put up a video on our YouTube a couple of days ago. Called channel update trailer. Excuse me.
sorry. For audio listeners. Oh yeah, we're talking about
Yeah. So we put up so basically over the past few weeks we've been stuck. Like we really have been like we're really good at coming up with ideas, but terrible at actually executing said ideas.
Not always to fault of our own though. Usually it's because
It's other other, like we don't have people around us that can film. Basically, it's just us two.
the crux of it is we like to write decent shorts or decent scripts that involve multiple actors and multiple scenes and blah 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 blah. And this involves manpower. We need actors to be involved. Unfortunately, our friends obviously have their own lives and are obviously very busy. But what really makes us feel so down about it is when they say, yes, they're going to be there, yes, they're going to help us, yes, they're going to do it. And then literally on the day or the day before, it's like, yeah, I'm not coming tomorrow. So then everything we've planned, all the money we've invested in that shoot, all the time and all of the plan and organisation that's gone into it.
Sorry to ask
is nothing.
quickly, like time is money to us. Like we're not talking about like money. We're not talking like in this instead of just like, paper. We're talking like time. Like time to us is so rare. Obviously, if we couldn't sleep and we could take a pill, that would mean we'd not see that'd be perfect. But we don't have that.
So we've got that constant, like, we've got every time that we're wasting time watching Sex Education with Tara Babcock or whatever her fucking name is. That's time that we could be potentially filming.
Babcock.
Be careful of the Babcock. Yeah, was it that kid says?
Why can't we make it short about that?
Can't. I think it'd be I think we get demonetized.
Yeah, probably.
But let's talk about frothy cum shots. Let's talk about that. That's great. Yeah. Jang Jangs, you mean?
Yeah, Jang Jangs. Sorry, guys.
Jang Jangs.
So we're censoring the podcast.
So we just don't have like the and like we've got like about 5 or 6 big ideas and then a couple of extra ideas that we want to film and put up on YouTube. But like we've been streaming a lot more recently as well because we haven't had people to help us. So for example, when Kark was back from uni, God bless his soul, when he comes back from the dead, when he comes back, he's obviously gonna help us out. So that'd be good. I mean, like we want to enter into film festivals. We want to start doing like proper good videos, not like a video that we can squeeze in like a day. For example, we filmed a really funny video the other day, and that should be out in due course. Absolutely hilarious. That's the kind of stuff we want to do. The MAViSMITH show is unfortunately going to be put on hold for a bit.
For a good reason, though. It's not...
Yeah, we're going to be putting out... You know, we've put the pilot out. We're going to spin it. We've wrote out what episode's going to be about, but
we're changing the style.
We're changing the style of it. So it's going to be a bit different, but it's going to be a lot better.
It requires another person.
It requires another person. So it is going to be a lot funnier doing it that way. And it wasn't something that we just thought, should we do it? Yes. So, like, we did debate it and look at pros and cons. So we had to do it that way. It is going to be better. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, it'd be 100%.
And
it's only delayed by another month, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah, obviously with editing and stuff as well. Then a little bit on top of that, but yeah. So we've got like that kind of stuff going on as well. We've got a few shoots, a few music videos to shoot, and etc. And we kind of want to just do more YouTube stuff because that's what we want to do. Like we love streaming and we love like you guys and the community you built, even though you're all mean to me anyway, and you mean to GFA when he's drunk. It is like we do like streaming because it's time out from life. You can just sit and talk to you guys, and you guys are all nice apart from you guys. But yeah, so we're still gonna be streaming on Mondays Tuesdays, Mondays podcasts. We're still gonna be doing gaming streams on Wednesdays, and there will still be a couple of gaming streams dotted around the week, and then a couple hours on a Saturday, for example. We won't be doing as long as we have been on Saturdays, a couple of hours here and there, but we're going to be focusing a lot more on YouTube and stuff now because we kind of just got to a point now where we want to do that kind of stuff. Like that's what we aim to do. That's what we aim to do is kind of do YouTube stuff and make stuff that, you know, that we actually can sit on and be like, this is really good. Even though we look at our old stuff now and think it's crap because of how much we've progressed over a short amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's it. I mean, we're not giving up streaming. We're still going to be streaming. It's just, you know, you probably saw from, I think around February, we started to stream on like Saturdays, like every Saturday or every Sunday or every Friday, we'd do a long stream and you'd see loads of solo streams as well going on throughout the week of either Matt or myself. That's going to probably stop, or at least, you know, there's going to be a lot less of those because we need to spend that time planning, we need to spend that time editing so we can have everything prepared, and then we will start back up again and everything will go back to normal on Twitch. But it's just, for now, we need to really take the time to put the time into what we actually sort of initially wanted to do. Yeah. So, yeah, it just means Saturdays won't be spent streaming and, you know, we won't have all the streams going on.
The video we filmed on the weekend. Oh my Christ.
So funny. I love it.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't want to oversell it, but it's hilarious.
It's really funny. It involves Sam's character from Christmas Fear. Yeah. The short that you guys liked. He's back, and he's it's like an origin because is he dead?
We don't know.
Is he dead in Christmas Fear?
We saw him come up above the window, and then he was gone, and we haven't seen him since. So is he dead? Is it a prequel? Is it a sequel? I guess you'll have to find out. Will there be more Sam Chronicles?
We have no idea. We
His
have
name's Tom
absolutely
in real
no
life,
idea.
but the character is Sam. He's the only one that kept his character's name in Christmas Fear. Because, you know, in the behind the scenes, Lawrence goes, why do you not choose our real names? And, and then I was like, oh, I don't know, actually. Well, because I wanted to make it a bit more, like, professional. Tom is the only one that kept Sam as his, like, character's name. Everyone else just used their real name.
Yeah, I know. It's it's quality. It's it really is funny. And it kind of it's a real slapstick kind of humor, which is what we like doing anyway. And it's gonna be really good. We don't know whether he's dead or not. In Christmas Fear, you just have to tune in to future chronicles of Sam. What's his last name? Does he have a last name?
No, not yet.
Not yet. To be explained.
Another short.
To be explained what his last name. That'd be great. Sure. What's your last name, Dave? Cool. End. Finn.
Well, how many fake aliases has he got?
Too many.
How many people are after him? You have to tune in and find out.
Yeah, you have to tune in and find out. But yeah, so we're gonna get that up to you, and what we're gonna do should be quite fun. We're gonna get everyone that was involved in it, like the people that were involved in it, who helped us film, in a room, and we're going to basically record us watching it, and we're not going to show anyone any footage. So it's going to be their first time seeing everything. So it's going to be like a proper live reactions, really.
That's exactly it. Yeah, we want to have our friends' live reactions to the short when it's finished, because we think that we showed one of our friends a couple of clips that we had filmed last week on the other day, and he was crying with laughter, and that really sold us in our brains that we're onto something with this video. Like, we think we're going to have we think it's going to be a good video. So what we want to do now is not show anything else to anyone, and then release it, and then have a red carpet event, like a premiere, and we're going to record the viewings, and obviously Tom will be here, who played the actor, and his girlfriend who helped out as well. So all in all, we'll have everyone together, and we'll just record everyone's reactions, and we think it'll be a really sort of light-hearted video of everyone's sort of having a good old laugh, and then we'll release the video to the public.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really funny. Obviously, none of you guys really know Tom because he's not on a lot, but he was on a couple of the plays, the podcast, the funniest podcast we've ever done. He was on it. That rap battle, one of the elephants.
Yeah. I wish like these people that we have around us, our close friends, they are funny, and we always manage to, I don't know, bring the best out in them when we do our podcast and do our shorts, and we manage to really have a really proper fun time. But they're just so hard to get in a room together because they're all just so busy, and it's a shame because if they weren't,
all I'm saying is it took us 2 days to film. How long do you reckon? How it's gonna be like 4 minutes, like 3 minutes long?
3.5, 4 minutes long.
4 minutes long. It took us 2 days to film it because we were just rolling on the floor. Like, we were saying ideas and like crying, and then having to keep rewriting it because we kept thinking of better ideas.
Yeah.
We were like, why don't we do this? And then someone else could go like, or how about? And then it was like, oh my god, let's do that. It's like, well then how about we do this? And it's like just a snowball of decisions that we just were coming up with, and it took us 2 days to film it. I mean, Christmas Fear was 12 minutes long, and it took us 8 or 9 hours to film. And a lot of that came from the fact that it was scripted, so we knew what we were doing. However, this wasn't scripted. We literally drove down to Tom's and said, what should we film? I mentioned that a couple of the viewers loved Tom's character, and then GFA was then like, why don't we do this? And we were like, that's quality. And then it was just like, it started off like, it started off as the fight of North Korea and America, but in our version it ended with the nukes going off.
It was a ridiculous concept to start with, and as Matt said, it was a last minute decision. We had a plan of what we were going to film, and then realised we couldn't for various reasons, and we had to think of a short video to shoot on the way to our friend's house, which is about a half an hour drive. So about 20 minutes of planning, and honestly, this video is going to be. I really hope it comes out as well as we hope it is going to, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
because if it does,
it really is. It really is. It's just so funny. But yeah, so we've got that to film. We've got a couple of shorts. We've got a good idea for a string of videos as well that we're going to be putting up. But we just kind of wanted to explain that. We just kind of wanted to explain to you guys why we decided to step away from Twitch in the sense of daily streams, because we were almost doing daily streams, like almost daily. It's like 1 or 2 days we wouldn't do.
Yeah, it was very close to being something that we did regular, like yeah. It was almost daily, and it got to best, and it made us stream separately a lot more because we thought we had to get these done daily, and I would come back from work and do it, and then you would come back from work and do it, and it was like it kind. And then when it got to the weekend, we instead of meeting up, instead of meeting up and doing a stream, we were like, oh, let's just stream from each other's houses, and then it was sort of we lost that comedy of both being in the same room. So I think it was the best decision for us to make right now.
Yeah, just for all the listeners, thanks, Skep, for following us on Twitch. You probably have no idea what we're talking about right now. We're just talking about our YouTube videos. But yeah, no, and obviously it's really similar to it's the exact same character from Christmas Fear, the exact same character. So we really wanted to make sure that it was the pimped to the point. Just think about it now, and it's just making me laugh. I don't. We need to move on because it's going to just keep making me laugh. So expect that out soon, and obviously a couple of days later you'll see the live reactions. But we're going to have to edit that because we're all a bunch of loose cannons, so we can't do that live.
Yeah.
We have no idea what will come out of our mouths. So
that's not going to be live.
Yeah, that's definitely not, and especially with Tom, that's definitely not going to be live.
If the drinks are flowing.
Oh, we're going to be drinking as well.
Yeah.
All right. Do you expect to stream afterwards? I can't imagine Tom drunk. I reckon he's just off like on stream as well. I reckon there's no off button. There's no off button. Yeah. It's just constant. I mean, with GFA, there's an on and off button, but once you flip the switch, it's just permanent. So I switched him off at the end, and he just literally passed out.
Do you know what's weird? It literally was. It was like hitting a wall for me because I was absolutely fine before that. I woke up to my phone covered in sick on the floor, still halfway through composing a message. It was out of battery. I plugged it in, and when it opened up, I was texting at the time. So that's how hard I hit the wall. I was mid text when I went bleh. So, I mean, yeah.
No, it's but it was funny because what was so funny, and no one really knew this. After I ended the stream, after I ended the stream, I picked GF because I was got his bed ready and I chucked him in bed. I didn't know what room I was going to stay in either. I didn't want to and I don't know. I honestly, I've known you for how many years? I've known you 6 years. Was that 16? Was it 17?
Yeah.
So what? 6 years, 7 years. I've only been in your kitchen, all the downstairs, and this room and your bathroom. I haven't been in any other rooms. I've been in the attic. To be fair.
Have you?
I was locked up there for and I've never, so I didn't know what room. I was going to walk into a random person's room and be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I picked GFA up, and as I walked him to the bed, he slipped on his own sick and was slipping all over the place. So I was holding him up, trying not to get him to fall over. I wasn't very delicate. I just threw you on the bed, and then you were on your back, so I rolled you onto your front.
Should have left me on my back,
and then just ended
Let me die.
And then I rolled you onto your front, and then you literally mouth open, just sick was just dribbling out. It was quality. It was amazing. And then everyone in the group chat was and everyone that we spoke to about it in real life has been like, why didn't you cut it, Matt? And I went, GFA knows. He would definitely.
Do you know what? Does GFA live alone? I do not. Not yet, anyway.
But
I tell you what.
You would have done if it was the other way round.
If I was as drunk as you were at the time, I probably wouldn't have cut it. If I was sober, I definitely would have cut it because it was just I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed watching it back.
I can't. Yeah, after When did I? What can I remember up to? I guess. What did we play? What games were we playing? We were playing
COD?
Counter-Strike, COD.
Counter-Strike.
COD was probably where that was probably the last thing I remember.
That
Because
was,
I remember
yeah.
you and Counter-Strike, and I poured like a quad shot of Disaronno. I said, if you don't get a kill this round, you drink this. You just grabbed it out of my hands and drunk it. You didn't even try and play. You just downed the entire cup, and I was like, the hell am I looking at right now? But yeah, no. So that was hilarious. So obviously, as we said, if you haven't seen it, go on our clips and you'll see it, and there'll be an edited video up soon. Don't worry about that, man. But yeah, no. So yeah, it's just hilarious. Anyway, so we haven't really spoken about topics much.
Yeah, let's
I
move on
really
to
have
this.
much topics. I think
There's been a few.
I mean, Kanye West has been going
Oh
off on
my
tangents.
god!
left,
Can
right,
we
and
talk
centre.
about scoopity poopity swoop?
Oh my
please?
Christ.
Please.
Okay, so I'll play it quickly for people that haven't heard it. So
Copyright?
nah.
What do you mean, nah?
Nah.
Just play like one lyric.
This song is called Lift Yourself. And this is how it starts. You can't copyright this, surely.
Yeah, you can.
You can't copyright
Do
this.
like 3 seconds and then skip another 3 seconds and then the drop. So it starts off like all gospel and like it sounds like a really good beat.
Right, it does drop into like kind of a bit of a
bit of
beat.
a techno. Yeah.
Right, and then this is where it then proceeds to go in this direction.
Wait, are you about to play the exact bit?
Yeah, bear in mind we're
Bear in mind that just before this he said I'm going to drop some.
no, yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
bit.
yeah, that's what I mean.
We're 1 minute 40 into a song that is 2.5 minutes long. So just bear that in mind, and this is what we get. Wait a minute, Bull, you're gonna love this. Bull, you're gonna love this. I know you don't like rap. This is gonna change your mind. You're gonna love it.
You don't really realize though, this next verse though.
We're going to get copyright strike, bro. Kanye's going to come at us.
Poopy dee scoop, scoop dee dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee.
It's just
He
this.
literally says poop.
Whoopy dee scoop poop poop, poop dee dee whoop scoop.
And you think, maybe it leads into something.
He,
Like, the song just ends.
he honestly sounds like he's nailed it, because watch where it
Yeah.
cuts back into the music. It's like poop.
Poop, poop, scoop dee dee whoop, whoop dee dee scoop, whoop dee dee scoop poop.
Like he's like, no, that to me it does sound like a reference track. Like he's like it's half finished because he's just got like, the beat going.
I told you what he's done there.
Dude,
He has been an absolute genius. That song has got over 7 million streams.
8 million.
8 million streams. It was 7 million when I checked today. So it has
Yeah.
1 million streams today. You said right. So over 8 million streams. It makes no sense. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's going, oh, this new song by Kanye. Everyone is going crazy about it. People are doing sketches about it. He could not get more publicity from this, and people are streaming it and buying it. Like, he's winning. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's like, imagine if Drake did that.
Poopity scoop, bro.
Imagine if Drake did the same thing. It would be crazy. People would be going reacting the same as well, and it would blow up. He is honestly. I don't know if it was someone else that gave him that idea, or if he just thought, at this point, I'm so famous, I can do what I want. But
Yeah,
worked.
on the side of poopity scooping, he also came out and said that slavery was a choice in 400 years. I mean, sorry, I know we don't really reference the chat, but one of our mates just put in the chat, lost my virginity to that song. And then Mel put me too. You sure it wasn't together?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
At the
no.
same time.
I mean, I can't think of a better song to lose your virginity to.
I mean, poopity
Poopity
scoop,
scoop,
poop, poop.
In time as well. No, so
Poop.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, head over to Tara. Tara's YouTube channel has uploaded a video in the past 55 minutes titled "How to Have Sex with Lift Yourself" by Kanye West in the background. Right, so yeah, so slavery was a choice for 400 years.
Is what Kanye said.
Is
Let
what
me just
Kanye
make
said.
sure,
Yeah.
get that in case that gets taken out of context.
That's what Kanye said. A guy then, I reckon all that was staged. Have you seen the video?
No.
So it's they're in the TMZ room, and
Oh, I know you have. Yeah.
and then like the guy like steps up at the back. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Bubba, I don't know. I think it's publicity. I mean, if you went up to TMZ and said, I'm gonna say that slavery was a choice.
The thing is, right? The
You
thing
just
is,
really fucking lift yourself, playing
I know,
publicity scoop.
yeah,
All he
yeah.
cares about is publicity.
But what I'm saying is, like, say he wants to run for president, he can't be saying that beforehand. You just can't. I know Trump was like grabbing by the pussy and whatnot, but that he was already running at that point. We're like 4 years out, or 3 years out, or how many years out we are from Kanye running, and he's just come out of that statement. Like, what support is he now going to get? Like, from anyone the entire black community? Really?
So he keeps saying that how he really supports Trump and how he's really similar to Trump. All he's doing is seeing that Trump got presidency because of
controversy.
because of no. Trump got president because I don't know. There is no because.
Trump got president because no one wanted Hillary, and that damn right, because Hillary was the worst possible candidate.
No, what I was trying to say was that he's gone from owning businesses to then becoming president.
A small loan of $1 million.
So
My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
And so people were saying people were saying about how people were saying like, oh, he's I've lost my train of thought. I've just fucking gone.
So he was a businessman. Yeah.
So he's similar to Trump in a sense of, Trump's gone from everyone saying he can't do it to him then doing it. Which is similar to what, that's like him saying he's similar to Trump is like us saying we're similar to Trump.
Are we now just setting a trend for the down spiral of society in America as we know it, considering that now anyone that's famous can run for president because they know they can win it? Because if Kanye wins, that sets even more of a precedent than before when Trump won. Because at least Trump was a businessman. I know Kanye's a businessman, but he's also a famous rapper and whatever. What's stopping Chris Pratt after that running for it, and then Dwayne Johnson, and and then it's like, oh, okay. Well, I used to be an artist. I want to. Do you know what I mean? It sets this precedent that you getting people that are, I don't know. It's I don't know where the world's going, dude.
It's weird.
I don't know where the world's going. It's a weird old place.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's again, it's one of those things where like, it's just weird. It's one of those things where like, how can you run for like presidency when you're saying the kind of stuff you are, whether it be a publicity stunt or whether you're not? How can you come out and say? I mean, I can see where he's coming from by saying slavery is a choice. In a sense, I don't agree with that term, and I feel like he is a better person to come out and say that. But what I think he means, and I hope he means, because if he does say that slavery is a choice, and he actually means slavery is a choice, what he's saying about is he thinks he's being a free thinker. Legit thinks he's being a free thinker when I think he's coining it to be like freely thinking, because everyone can freely think. You can sit there and think whatever you fuck you want, but about a free thinker, he means like oh, I'm thinking about stuff that like I'm woke, like I'm thinking about stuff that shouldn't be spoke about, and
You think he just said it purely to be controversial?
yeah, and that's why I feel like if TMZ were to come out and say, "Oh, he didn't," like, that was all scripted, I wouldn't put it past him, to be fair. But like at the same time, like you're looking at people like Kanye who literally say, but what I think he means is that like people could have come together and gone for freedom, like we've seen happen in history. But like, yeah. It's again, I don't know. I hate talking about Kanye West because I feel like he only talks to us when he's trying to sell something. Like literally, he's in nothing. And also, just to we were talking about this briefly in the car earlier. Oh my god, my conspiracy theory. Talk about that after.
You had like 5 things hit your brain at once there.
Dude,
I love when I see you do it. Actually, like, oh yeah, and then we'll talk about this. Yeah, go on. I've made you forget all of them now.
Yeah, I have to. No, just remember conspiracy theory and tell me.
Okay.
Matt,
conspiracy theory.
If you think Kanye is broke, when he tweeted last year saying I'm in debt, I'm in 40 million in debt. If you think that's true, you're fucking wild. There's no way Kanye West is in debt. Like, come on, for crying out loud. And everyone was like crying. I'd be like, oh my god, like the hell, like blah 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 blah. Dude, if you believe that shit, natural selection. Right. So first of all, let's talk about. I want to talk about Jeezy real quick. Jeezy was arrested for possession of cocaine and assault. but he got allowed bail, and he ended up just paying like something like a cumulative of like 20 grand, which is nothing. And I hate this fucking like, you know, this double standards for like people, you know, like how the fact that like if just because someone's famous means they can get away with that really is like something that really grinds my gears.
A lot of it's money as well, though, isn't it? It's like he can afford the best lawyer. He can afford to pay 20 grand. Not everyone has, you know, not many people have 20 grand just to splash out to get out of prison if they, you know, if they punch someone in the face. Think about Conor McGregor when he just did all that stuff, when he smashed the bus up, whatever. He literally he was out of prison the same night, or he turned himself in. He was home in like a couple of hours. Like, if you've got the money and you're rich and famous and powerful,
oh yeah, that's what
ain't no one's going to put you down.
Meek Mill.
Let's just shoot your girlfriend. So go. What?
Oh, you talk about past experience?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, girlfriend. I'm talking about Oscar Pistorius.
Okay, so the crazy part about that wasn't that you could shoot your girlfriend; it's the fact that you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Right. So I just want to talk quickly about as well. So Meek Mill got released from prison. Now I read a really, really cool article. Interesting article. Not really cool. I mean, fucking it's a cool article. Really interesting article. Basically, Meek Mill is a rapper, and he was put in prison. And he was able to get, like, because of the momentum that the hashtag Free Meek Mill got, he was able to get properly looked into, and it turned out that he was actually innocent. And it's like the only reason he's able to do that was because he's famous, and it got momentum. That's just something else I wanted to just drop in.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah, money's power. Power's everything.
Now let's talk about my conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Britney Spears has a deep voice.
Right.
Okay.
Right. What do you mean by that? Please explain. So you mean she what? So wait. Do you mean she's got a deep voice in person though? Like how is she hiding that in person?
So I was. She has like a baby voice.
Oh baby.
No.
Nailed it.
So her voice keeps changing, and people are like pushing her to be this young female power, you know, like woman. And if you one of her videos, the whole conspiracy is kind of weird. But what's funny is that one of the videos is her turning around in her lounge singing a song, but it's like sped up, and you can tell it's sped up.
Right.
And if you slow it down to like normal speed, you can hear it. It's really fucking deep. I'll show you afterwards. And I was just like, what? I love conspiracy theories, as I've always said, because you just go deeper and deeper, and then you know you're just stuck, and you're in the sunken place.
Yeah.
Your sunken place of just conspiracy theories.
I love when you get to that weird part of the internet where you're on YouTube and all of a sudden you're clicking on videos about the 10 most mysterious noises ever recorded under the ocean, or stuff like that.
So, what got announced? What was that thing you did on the vlog? That means what's up.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, this is also crazy. Just real quick.
Bloody hell.
Dude, I look at my notepad where I actually do my job and write down topics, because
I've got tons of topics here.
Fuck off.
I have.
Go on, show me then. Yeah, right.
Peel here.
Disney.
Hobnobs, bro.
They were fucking nice. I said to GFA, I went, "Are you gonna eat those?" And he went, "No, I literally just down the entire packet." Incredible. So Disney have got, out of all the biggest opening weekends, how many do you reckon are Disney out of the 10?
Say again.
Out of 10 out of 10 films, how many did Disney have on the biggest opening weekends?
Bloody hell. 6.
9.
9.
Literally.
Because they own Marvel as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Disney. So that includes Marvel movies.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the one that isn't Disney?
Jurassic World.
Fair enough, yeah.
I can't remember where it is on the list, but yeah, that is Disney got. It's funny, in a film. There's a film. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what the film's called. But there's like another Earth, and like you can go over there, and it's like a carbon copy, but like a few changes. Atlas, is it Cloud Atlas or something like that?
I haven't seen
Whatever.
it. Yeah.
Anyway, that film. They actually call movies Disney's. because they own too much of it, so they just end up calling movies
bought
Disney.
Fox as well, didn't they? Last year.
Yeah, but I think they've reached their limit, so they can only have a certain amount. They have to have
yeah.
a certain percent. They can only have a certain percentage of.
What's it called? Monopoly or whatever.
Yeah, without owning too much, and I feel like I think they're up to their limit now.
I don't know. I mean, the thing that I think we spoke about this before, so I'll touch on it very briefly. But the change in the copyright laws, Disney are powerful enough that they have single-handedly have been able to change the copyright laws about the use of a character that's been made by someone. For example, Mickey Mouse. It used to be that it was like 10 years, and then it was like it's the entire duration of the person who created its life plus 10 years. And then when that expired, literally the year expired, they managed to change the law to like 25 years after the person died, then 50, then 75 years. And we're currently 2 years out from Mickey Mouse's copyright expiring. And they're just going to renew it again. It'll be 100 years. So we'll have another 25 years of them owning Mickey Mouse. And because they're that powerful and that rich, it's unbelievable.
So this is what I want to talk about.
Changing laws.
I found out on a different podcast, I found out 13 Reasons Why season 2 comes out on May the 18th.
You seen the trailer for it?
So did you know?
No. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that there was a trailer or anything. I was on lunch today and I saw a video talking about an effect that they use in the trailer and how to pull it off. And I watched that and I was like, this is a really cool effect. And then they was like, yeah, so it's using these 13 Reasons Why season 2 trailer. I was like, what?
Yeah,
When's that coming out?
Like I watched about 30 seconds of the video of the trailer because I'm gonna watch it. So I don't need to see the trailer. I'm gonna watch the series. What effect was it?
The bit with the Polaroid pictures floating and you're going around and you have all the pictures.
Oh, I haven't. Thanks to the host Terry.
Terry.
I haven't seen it. I didn't see it that fast. What is it? Just Polaroid pictures?
It's a person. So the person in the shot is completely stationary still, and there's some sort of action going on, like spinning a drink or they're sitting on a bike or something. And there's loads of floating Polaroid pictures, and each one has a different picture about like that person's life. But then some of them are moving, and as the camera pans around this person, it goes into the Polaroid, and as it hits the Polaroid, there's like a subsurface like effect. When it hits, it like warps, and then it goes into the next. That picture that was moving is the next scene,
right.
And that person's stationary, and then it goes around. There's loads of Polaroid pictures around them, so it's like a Polaroid within a Polaroid within a Polaroid.
Is that
showing
easy
how
though? You
deep.
just zoom into each.
It's it's really cool. It's all done through 3D tracking and just like a 3D model of a Polaroid picture. It's really easy to do.
Surely all you do is just like zoom into the Polaroid and then.
No, it's like you're actually the camera itself is moving, and then you just have to frame it so one of the Polaroids comes into the full shot, and then you cut to the next. It's really cool. It's easy to do, but it is a bloody cool effect. I'll give them that. I was thinking about Beth's video.
Yeah.
We should do it. It's a really cool idea.
Yeah. So I watched about 30 seconds of the trailer, and I'm going to watch it because I'm interested to see how they try and write a second season. Probably be shit.
Yeah,
it started off with him opening it. It said like Hannah wasn't the only one. So
I thought it was going to be him, to be honest, because of what happened with Hannah. I thought
she's in it. She plays like a figment of his imagination.
Yeah. And obviously he's the main character, so it has to be about him. So
plus, I really like him as an actor. I think he's funny. Yeah, I think he was quite good in the
He
first.
kind of made the show, didn't he?
Yeah, he was
series?
really good.
Yeah,
that smile.
That damn smile.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was good, to be honest. I thought it was different. Well, I'm all out of topics. Have you got anything you want to talk about before we?
There was one thing.
There we go. One fucking topic. Here I am coming in with three.
All
Three
right.
heavy hitters.
All right.
It lasted 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I've got nothing.
You got nothing.
No. I was
What are you on? You're on Google. What have you Googled? What's your search history?
news.
Really, though? Really? Wow, that was great. That was good effort. Tune in next week for number 38, where it's just me and a fucking wet fish on the opposite chair.
I did have topics, but I completely forgot because I didn't write them down.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Hold up. 2 hours ago, potential new cure for baldness. There it is. Potential new cure for bald. I can't focus. I mean, I need it. Oh, wow. Intended to treat osteoporosis.
Well then. Okay, so tune in next week for a podcast where GFA has hair.
How to send No, I had to do that already. I don't need any more
practice. Can we explain that story? before.
Yeah,
before
okay,
we
yeah,
cut it.
go for it.
So basically, Lawrence and I were sitting in GFA's room. GFA.
I need to explain my thoughts when I came back into the room, though,
Yeah.
'cause to explain why.
Well, I'll explain what happened.
Yeah.
And then you right. So we're sitting here, right? We're sitting here in the room, and Lawrence, we're seeing Infinity War.
Sorry, Mum. About where
yeah.
about where this is going.
Tune out now. It's gonna
Turn the volume up.
It's gonna be.
What dirt can I have
I
on
can
my-
just imagine her. It's like she knows she's got to turn it off now.
Yeah.
She knows that she has to, but just can't. Like
Yeah.
really,
So disappointed.
it's a really boring
in me.
story. Anyway, now that she's gone, right? So, so what happened was Lawrence was laying on the bed and he read an Infinity War spoiler, and he went, "I've just seen something and I can't talk about it." And
Yeah,
then
that
I
was
was
it.
like, "What?" And then he explained. He was, "Oh, I just saw Infinity War spoiler." But obviously, all GFA heard was, "I've just seen something and I can't explain it. Oh, I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
I
it.
don't want to talk about it." That was it.
So
And then about 5 minutes later, GFA just like walks into the room. He's like this. He goes like this. What were you guys talking about?
no, I said I could hear you. I can hear you guys. I was like, I can hear you guys from there. And I was
Yeah.
laughing. I was
and
already
then like
laughing.
Lawrence and I look at each other, going like, "Yeah, so what?"
So I thought I'd been caught red-handed, and I was just like, oh, I've got to just laugh about it. I can't just sit there awkwardly as if it hasn't happened. So I was like, I can hear you from the other room.
Wait, do
and
you know what you said first? So GFA went, "Oh, it's something I thought you found something in this room."
Yeah, that was it. That was my excuse.
Yeah,
Because
and then we
when
started
I
like rummaging around the room trying to find like a
figure it out.
fucking.
Let me explain. So I was in the toilet, and in the toilet there's like it's a tiled floor, and the light reflects off the tiles, and you can see under the door. So directly from my room, you can bless you again. Number 3. We're going for number 3. Ooh.
Number 3.
And you can directly see a reflection of the person in the bathroom from my room, and I was like, I was in there sending a helicopter picture. Now, we'll leave it at
There's
that.
no way you can paint that.
We'll leave it at that. And I heard, all I heard mid thrust of the helicopter was, I've just seen something and I don't want to talk about it. Now my mind has just gone, fucking idiot.
Did you carry on with it?
Yeah, well,
You were mid swing.
I was like, well, I'm already found out, aren't I?
It was
So
like I can just imagine like in like a comedy where it's like slow motion, like you like
that's what I think we should
And then-
write
and then-
into the show. Yeah.
really slow motion. You looking,
was like-
Lawrence looking like distraught, and then you've like matched eyesight through the tiles, and you look at each other, and all Lawrence can see is like a shadow of like you covering the light.
Yeah. Like an oscillating fan, like vroom, vroom. So I was obviously
Oh my fucking!
I was
Christ.
I was obviously super embarrassed, but I was like, well, I've got to finish the job, right? So I walked back into the room a couple of minutes later, and I just, in my head, what I'm thinking is, they know, right? I'm not going to sit there and pretend that they don't, and I'm just going to address it to get it out in the room. We can all have a laugh about it, because who cares? It's a normal thing. It's not normal, but it's a thing that happens. And I thought, just get it out. And not literally, just get it out there in the open, and we'll have a laugh about it, because they're my mates, and they don't care.
So
Instead of GFA going, "This is what I did," he asked us if we could do helicopter dick style, so he could measure how big his was.
And no, I walked in, I was like, oh, look, I can hear you guys. And I was laughing. They're like, what do you mean? I go, I can hear what you're talking about from the other room. So he was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I know. And they're like, what about the spoiler? And then the penny dropped that they hadn't seen. And I've made it really awkward now. And I've gone, oh yeah, the spoiler. They're like, no, tell us what. I was like, no, it's fine, don't worry. And I'm in my head, I'm like, think of a lie. So then I've just gone, yeah, no, I thought you found something in this room that you shouldn't have found. Well, bloody hell, why did I say that? Because now they're rummaging around the room as if I've got like a fleshlight just hiding behind one of the doors. So they're like going through all this stuff.
No,
like,
but you weren't like. You weren't like, I don't know.
I
You
was
weren't,
rolling around
You
the
was
floor
like, you
laughing
were
when I
so
realised.
sheepish. You
Yeah.
were so like,
Yeah.
you were like, it was like you were so nervous.
I was. I
That's
was
why we were
fucking
like,
nervous.
oh my god, let's find it. Like we had no idea. We were past thinking it was like a fleshlight or whatever it was.
Yeah,
we were so
yeah.
past that because we had
I
no
was on the
idea.
floor laughing. The second that the penny dropped that it was about Avengers spoiler, I just could not stop laughing.
We had no idea like what it was because you were so like nervous.
Oh, I
we
was,
were like,
I was
holy
so
fuck.
like anxious. I was like, I was like, how am I going? I've now made a mountain out of a molehill. So I was like, how do I get out of this situation? Anyway, it ended with me. What was the original? What did I originally tell you? It was about the something in the room, and we left it at that, didn't we? We just left it.
And then you was like, "I'll tell you in due course."
Yeah, I was like, "I'll tell you in due course." And then a few days later, I just came clean and just told him the truth. But it was honestly for me. Just imagine being in my shoes, hearing those words, knowing that you can sort of be seen, and then realizing that you've been caught red-handed. Just that my mindset,
Dick in hand,
literally dick in hand, pants around my ankles. Like I walked back into the room, and I was like, I need to just address it. I need to get it out there that this is just hilariously funny, and that was it. And I just came out and said it, and honestly, my mindset. Lawrence looked at me and goes, "I know when you're nervous, George. I've known you for 23 years."
Even Lawrence was
nervous.
like, "I don't know what's going on right now."
I was just. I was sweating. I was just so.
So one of our viewers just put.
Yeah, basically.
Boy, please, guys, please notice me. The Falcon 9 Block 5 is launching for the first time on Thursday. It's supposed to be able to fly within 24 hours of the first fly with little to no refurbishment. This is the end of the beginning of space. I don't get that term. How can something be the end of the beginning? I fucking hate that term. That's like almost as bad as safe as houses. I threw a few pint of milk at GFA in the thing, and he caught it and he went, "Yeah, don't worry, mate. These hands are as safe as houses."
Yeah, everyone's heard of that phrase, right? Safe as houses. I mean, I don't expect anyone to come back, but yeah. Did you not get it, Carl?
Was a helicopter dick the reason she stopped speaking to you?
Yeah, basically.
I just can't imagine. First of all, imagine being a girl and just sitting at home going.
I didn't send it off of my own back.
Was it in context? Was there like a joke?
It was a request.
But was you like, I love hobnobs and M&Ms. Can I have a helicopter dick pic?
No.
Or is it like, I love helicopters, I love planes, I love helicopters, especially when they're dicks?
I'm not going into the conversation that happened beforehand.
But just, is it in context?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like she was like,
we would,
I had
she initiated.
I had a Weetabix for breakfast. Can I have a helicopter dick pic? We just so it was in context because that would have been a straight red flag for me if I'm just sitting at home fucking editing and I just got a text saying send me a helicopter dick pic. I would have been like,
no, it wasn't like that. It was like she initiated the whole what's the word I'm thinking of
sorry
transfer
to break it to you, but she definitely sit with a bunch of her mates going, let's try and get guys to do shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
And then all they saw was a video of your dick doing a helicopter style, and then in the reflection of the tiles, Lauren's like this.
Yeah, Lauren's like, yeah. So no, it was in context of Snapchat, man. And because she initiated the Snapchat with a picture anyway, so she wasn't with friends at the time. I mean, unless they have that kind of relationship, then maybe she was. But no, and then yeah, it was just I'm not going into the conversation, but yeah, it was funny. But that was it. It was one of those. Oh, I don't care. It's all funny, all fun and games,
all banter,
all bants.
All right, cool. Let's call the stream then. Anything else we want to talk about?
How else can I ruin my life tonight?
Can we see that video?
Yeah, sure. Hang on. Let me get it. Let me get it up. Pardon the pun. I'm not. I can't.
You're fine. Well,
Yeah,
you went a bit too deep into fucking.
Yeah, I was going to go and get a picture of a helicopter and
dude, like if you went like this, yeah, I'll get up right now.
Yeah,
but you literally went, I'll get up.
No, because I genuinely was starting, and I was like,
right.
fuck it.
All fun and games until you get hit by a helicopter, dude. Fucking KO.
That video.
Right. Yeah. No. Any kind of deadlines for when we'll get this video out?
The aim is this weekend. However, though, if we actually want to do a debut video, it won't happen because obviously we have to get everyone around to watch it.
But that will come out a couple of days later. We just can't have Tom watching it or Becky watching it. Or
yeah.
Right. Maybe this weekend.
To be confirmed. It'll be on our Twitter, be on our Instagram, be on our Facebook, and obviously on.
It's not. It should make you guys feel better. It's not a complex editing video in the sense of there's not a lot of editing like CGI and whatnot.
There's a fair bit I've got to do, to be fair. We'll get rid of all of the logos on Tom's stuff and all the gunshot stuff and all the other stuff. There's actually a fair amount to
true,
do.
yeah. Actually,
There's quite a bit to do, but it'll be all right. It won't take too long.
But yeah, so we got that coming out, and again, thanks to everyone that watches this podcast.
Yeah. Where's the old new jingle?
If you're hearing this, tweet us saying hashtag MAViSMITH helicopter pic, because I want to see who watches us.
Please don't.
I know it's going to be like, I really want it to be like, Clayman, Mel, Ali, Carr, and then like some random person called like Steve. Put in just Steve, and there's like his picture is like this.
No, at Tara Babcock fan. Full circle. We've
Tribute.
gone full circle.
MAViSMITH tribute.
MAViSMITH tribute to Helicopter Dick. Just like
if anyone sends us a MAViSMITH tribute, you're getting blocked the fuck out. we ain't dabble in that shit over here. Over here in Essex. Alright. Cool. So thanks for tuning into podcast number 37. GFA gone wild. Remember, tweet us hashtag MAViSMITH helicopter pic. Not dick pic. I just want to see Steve just tweet us and hashtag like none of who he is. Just hashtag I think it'd be great. I just think it'd be awesome. Matt is next. I can tell you for a second. I can tell you right now. No one ever is getting a helicopter dick pic. Because if I got a text saying, unless you're, Scarlett Johansson or Alexandra Daddario, no one's getting. No, I ain't taking time out of my day to pull trousers around my ankles and spin my dick around going.
I wasn't making sound effects.
You fucking definitely did. You definitely Googled YouTubed it and
I started doing all the com sound effects as well. I was like, got a black hawk affecting. Yeah, I started, and then all the radio chatter.
Stop it.
On that note, guys, it's the end of the podcast.
Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week for more helicopter stories and number 37 of the podcast.
38
podcast.
Ciao. Bye. Don't know why I just did that.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
What was the thing I did earlier?
What was it?